What is going on, all you savages out there? It's your boy Savage here, bringing you all another video. So today we are going to be talking about season 17 ranked. I really want to dive into the truth about season 17 ranked from my own perspective, my own thoughts on it, and what changes and things could be done to really improve on the changes that have already been made. There is going to be a lot of details into this video. It's definitely going to be something different. I'm not just going to be talking and then showing some gameplay. We're gonna dive into this. We're gonna break it down, and I would love to hear you guys' opinion on it as well in the comment section below. So if you agree with something, if you don't agree with something, type it down below. I'll get to replying to you guys in the comment section, and maybe we can really fine tune this all together as a community. Disclaimer real quick, again, I want to say everyone is entitled to their own opinion, so if you don't agree with anything I'm saying here, again, feel free to share. But let's get right into it. So first things first, I wanted to talk to you guys about my overall experience while playing season 17 ranked. First glaring thing for me was the placement matches. Now, the placement matches are placement matches in general is something standard amongst most games that have ranked systems. So I completely agree, and I love the fact that it has been added. It's a good way to kind of fine tune a player's skill level and see where you kind of fall in this whole ladder and scheme of things. Off the rip, I will say the placement matches have been extremely tough. And again, the reasoning for that is you got to see where you're going to fall. They got to test out what is your skill level, what are you capable of, and I think it's a great implementation. I've enjoyed it. I will say I've matched with predators who've had like 20 kills in the lobby, their teammate has like 10 and the other teammate has like 8 kills, and it wasn't just one game, it was a good handful of games. So getting through those 10 placement matches can be an extreme headache, but on the brighter side of things, after those 10 placement matches, the ranked experience greatly increased. And I know a lot of people will agree to disagree with this, but my personal experience, I've had a blast playing and grinding out ranked with my friend, and it's been fun. It's been competitive in the best way possible. I am on the lower end of the scale here, just getting out of bronze, getting into silver, so it is liable to change, but I'm ready for that. I welcome it with open arms, and I'm looking forward to getting to that next level. Each and every level I've gone through has been fun. I will say I have had those games where I've matched with very toxic teammates, and obviously that's going to hinder the experience some, but that is also to be expected. It's going to happen. You're going to have those teammates that are super salty. It is what it is. You live with it. Another thing I want to state was ratting. Now, I know the community right now probably said this more than they ever have playing ranked, but ratting is, in the community's words, being catered to. But I think it is important to remember that ratting has always been a part of the game. Since Apex has first dropped, even before people were really ranking super hard, ratting has always been a thing. You want to win the game, you're going to try and survive until the end and get that dub, clutch it up as a solo, and wait for the last two teams to fight and just clean up and get you a W. Okay, it's always been a thing. It's always been a part of the game. I feel like it's become a big topic now because placement is so important in the ranked system. However, I do want to say that these changes are a massive step in the right direction, and I feel like they will lead to even better changes in the future. So in regards to people saying, oh, we gotta revert right back, this is trash, this is garbage, I disagree. I think if you really look at the big picture, I think that these changes are a good first step. I do think that there could be some changes in the future that could really fine tune and really improve this system overall. But I think they laid the groundwork for an incredible ranked experience going forward. But that's really it as far as my overall experience and my own personal thought. Now I want to get right into the changes that I feel could be made to really improve this system. So first things first, I want to start off by saying ranked has always been about separating the casuals from the elites, right? You really want to see the skill levels in each and every division as you level up, and that's most important in my opinion. That is the most important thing about ranked. It is a competitive playlist where you're competing and competing to get to that next bracket. Not to say that players in bronze, silver, gold are bad and people in diamond and up are better. Like, obviously obviously it's laid out like that for a reason. It's laid out like that because you should be improving overall as a player to get to those higher levels. And I feel like you should feel that in your gameplay and against the quality of player that you're matching up against. Next thing I want to mention is that Battle Royale has always been about placement. Now, I know that the Apex rank system has previously really catered towards getting KP and then, you know, boosting that based on your placement, which again is a good idea. It was a solid idea. I think it was a decent system. However, if you've played other games, other titles such as PUBG, you know, even Call of Duty, I feel like Battle Royale at its core, Battle Royale has and will always be about being the last team standing, or, you know, depending on the playlist, the last person standing. That's what Battle Royale is. And I feel like the Apex community, especially the Apex rank community, has really kind of strayed away from that and kind of forgotten what it is to be Battle Royale. But again, I do think that there could be changes to really improve this system. One of those changes being making it so that you get better gains in higher levels for getting kills. Now, again, this is my opinion. I feel like diamond and up, even platinum, wouldn't be the worst. From platinum higher, making it so that the more kills you have, it amplifies your gains based on your placement, and even increasing the buy-in for those higher levels, so that way it'll really steady and balance it out for being and competing at a higher level. There should be increased intensity, if you will, for being in those higher levels to make it feel more gratifying and more satisfying when you are, you know, going up in levels and going up in divisions and getting to be an Apex Predator. I think we should try and maybe move towards some type of system like that, just based on this system in itself. I do think that players in bronze to gold, and again potentially even platinum, I think that that bracket of players should be focusing on other mechanics in the game that don't really involve kills, right? And again, you can argue that platinum is like that in between, right? Platinum is like that middle ground. But in regards to what those players should be learning, again, in my opinion, I feel it is positioning, rotations, and learning how to take smart fights, knowing what fights you have better advantages in and that you will get the upper hand in. I feel like those are mechanics that, you know, bronze to potentially platinum players should be focusing on. You know, once you get over that, once you get to that certain level, I feel like diamond and up, you should be having all of these mechanics down. You should know how to position, you should know how to rotate, you should know how to take smart fights, you know, and all of those put together will make you a better player, you know, will make you a diamond competitive player. Knowing how to use your character, get advantages with your character and your abilities with certain placement, with certain positioning, and knowing how to rotate with those characters, knowing when and how to take fights, given the map knowledge that you have for all of the maps. All of those things combined overall are what make up an Apex Predator. So just to kind of finalize the big picture here, rank should always be about learning how to adapt and overcome the challenges that come with each and every division going up. I think that the devs are on the right track. I think the changes that they have made, again, are a step in the right direction, and I think going forward this rank system is going to be so good, and I think the entire community will be happy. And I hope that, you know, potentially a dev or some of the developers see this, or you guys share this on Twitter, so that way maybe we could find that nice medium ground and improve and fine-tune the system so that everyone's enjoying it and liking it. But again, my opinion on it, just to say it one more time, these changes that have been made are phenomenal, and I'm looking forward to see how this is improved upon going forward. Will it be tough to have to sit through this for an entire season because there's not going to be a split? Maybe, you know, time will tell. But for now, I'm having a great time. I'm enjoying it, and I'm looking to see where I end up at the end of this season, and I hope you are too. On a side note, I do want to just add this last bit. I know that everyone kind of has their go-to person, their creators, you know, their professional players in the Apex scene that they like to, you know, lean on their opinion and go to their opinion and their opinion is very influential. That's what these people do. I think it is also important to make sure that we are listening to, you know, your everyday gamer, your casual gamer. Do I think that it is fair to take, you know, what the pros are saying and making those implementations just off of their word alone? Absolutely not. I definitely think having a nice middle ground, having a happy medium is always going to be the best way to go, because you're making everyone happy at the end of the day. I think that's what the devs are doing right here with the changes they've made. I think they do have a solid picture of how they want this all to work. And you got to understand, not every update is going to be foolproof, airtight. You know, it just doesn't work like that nowadays. And I completely understand that pros, you know, they do this for a living. They play ranked and compete at an extremely high level for a living as a career, and that's a blessing. Their opinion is absolutely valid, but we should also remember that, you know, your everyday gamer, your casual, you know, go to work, do your 9 to 5, come home, get your couple games and ranked in. Their opinions matter too. You know, like, they may not be apex predators, you know, coming home from their day jobs or an overnight shift, whatever whatever you do, but they should be able to come home and enjoy ranked in their own way. You know what I mean? Whether that means ranking up from bronze to silver or silver to gold, gold to platinum, whichever the case may be. I think that this system in itself is going to be good for the community as a whole, because at the end of the day, that's what this is, the Apex community. You know, skill base, your skills vary from, you know, absolute bot to extreme demons out here, all right? But again, this system is without a doubt going to be solid going forward. I think I'm safe in saying that, but again, time will tell. So without getting any more redundant, I'm sorry for repeating myself as much as I have. I hope you guys, you know, enjoyed this video, and again, let me know what your comments and opinions are in the comment section below. I appreciate each and every one of you for checking out this video. If you're new here, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and share this with your friends. Share this on Twitter, social media, wherever. Let's get this going. Let's see what everybody thinks. Share your comments, share your opinions, and I will catch you all in the next one. It's been your boy, and I'm out. Peace. Dang, his flesh. They kill each other, or you got him? Hell yeah, dude.
You are the Apex champions.
That's beautiful.